Hey guys, Raving Lunatic here, episode number 14/15. I decided to put the two of them together. You're watching this as I'm playing it in my preview page on my editing software. I decided to dump the audio for this so I can do some commentary over top. I had originally done Sqweeki Gardens district as a circular thing, thinking, circular, calming, I don't know, something like that. I want to do rock gardens and all that kind of crap, but it didn't work out. So this video is actually going to quickly transition into me with a bulldozer and completely demolishing this this build and starting afresh. The end result isn't the greatest. I'm not happy with it, and you're going to hear me talking about that in the very near future, but I just wanted to preface that with what the reasoning is behind it. So stay tuned. Here's the transition, and enjoy. Hey guys, we're back. We are doing an update. It's actually been a couple days. I've had a lot of time to think about it. I really didn't like the way the original floor ground road layout came out. It looked too much like a baseball. Now, while I like and enjoy watching and playing baseball, I didn't like the look of it, and I wanted something a little more, I don't know. This isn't exactly what I wanted either. I like it. It does look, I don't know, it looks neater, cleaner, and it's probably nothing that Sqweeki wanted. But I really can't think of any other way of doing it. So I demolished everything. I kicked everybody out. I bulldozed everything. I cleaned up the roads. I rebuilt it, and I don't know. I'm still not sold on it, but I'm gonna run with it. One thing I did do was I added a crazy amount of parking stalls. So these roads here, all of these, they're as wide as an avenue, but it allows for angle parking. And I know it was in the time lapse and all that kind of stuff, but I put in strips of these angled parking to allow for better, better movement, less traffic, or at least less congestion anyway, at least in hopes. I did keep the whole idea of the like the hippie commune type idea, where we've got the recycling, we've got more parks interest. I don't have any parks here, but what I might do is I might surround it with more parkland or something like that, and then just emphasis on the parks and the recreation and stuff like that. So the other thing I got to do is I got to fix the water, and then we're going to move on to something else. So I'm going to cut the recording right here. I'm going to fix the water, and then we're going to move on to the other two items that I really wanted to get into in this and in episode 15. So this might actually turn out to be a episode 14/15. I haven't really decided yet, so we'll see what happens in the edit. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. We're going to try to get this done a little bit on the quicker side. I tend to waffle on a little too much. We are going to do the University of Lunaville. I don't know if you guys have any other better suggestions. Perhaps, maybe, please. I would appreciate it. What we're going to do is we're going to start the campus area in this location right here. What we're also going to do is we're going to drive a commuter station up into this area right here, I think. And I believe that's what we're going to start with first. No. We're going to do a road first, and what we're going to work on is we're going to bring this road out this way, and we're just going to connect it up like this at an angle and get it started that way. So let us, how are we going to do this? We are going to do, because that's the asymmetrical road. I don't know if I need an asymmetrical road. You know what, let's do one anyway, and we'll bring it out. We'll have to go up, won't we? I think that should be enough. How's that embankment gonna look? Actually, that's not bad. Okay. And then what we're also gonna do is we will not do an asymmetrical road. We're gonna do this out to, oops, out to here, I think. Let's bring it to here. Yeah. And then we'll do this. Like that. Actually, we'll do, oh no, we'll bring it as close as possible. We'll do that, and then we'll bring this down. And then we'll just do that. It'll be just a little, like a really dirty looking crossover. Maybe I will do the bike path this way. Actually, that's probably a better idea. Let's upgrade this road like that and like that, and we'll see how that looks when the traffic starts flowing through. So I'll make all the adjustments. Actually, I probably should make all the height and road adjustments now, shouldn't I? Yeah, okay. Alright. We'll do this, and we're gonna do this to here, here, and here, and we're going to slope the objects. Eh. Actually, let's do this. We'll slope the objects that way too. That's a little bit better. And from here, 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 we'll slope this a little bit. There. At least it'll look a little bit nicer. It'll flow a bit better. Maybe. I'm just gonna do this. Ooh, yuck. Nope. Let's just slope that. Come on. Better. Not great, but better. Okay. Now, what do we need? What do we need? I'm gonna do some pathways through here. But before we do that, we gotta get the university started. Let's get... where do I put that? Where do I find it? University. Okay, what kind of university do we want? That's not it. That's museums. That's varsity sports. So we can't have a full-on university, so we can have either a liberal arts college. What does this give us? Liberal arts. Yeah. Ooh, drama club. Ooh, that'll be perfect for our prime minister to hang out at. Liberal Arts Foundation bookstore. What is it? This doesn't. There's no real like School of Economics, Environmental Studies, Education. I don't know. This doesn't. I'm not feeling this one, guys. I think it's going to be the trade school, like a polytechnic type place. Now, another thing we got to do is we got to factor in parking. I know there's lots of parking over here, and we're gonna try to bring in as much transit as possible. But until then, we got to do a lot of parking. But I do have a plan for that. What we're gonna bring in is we're gonna bring in those individual parking lots. We're gonna bring in these guys. Yeah, we're gonna start bringing in like these parkades and stuff like that in hopes that that stuff will work. So, poorly maintained parking roads. That might not be bad either. We could probably throw those in instead of drawing them in by hand. That could work. And there's also parks. We can throw these bad boys in as well, so we can do a bunch of these. But we have to make sure that they're level and they're flat. But until then, we're gonna do the school first. Now this is a big honkin' facility, and the slope is too steep. The slope is too damn high. Maybe I should just bring this road back down to the original height. Didn't really want to, but oh well. Or we can get the smoothing tool. Create a ditch? No, I don't need a ditch. Or do I level it? I think we should smooth it. Let's smooth this out a tad, because it was kind of drastic of a height change anyway. We'll just clean that up over there. We'll bring this out a little bit like thus. There. Let's hope that looks or works a little bit better. It does, yay! And we're gonna put it, actually let's make it facing the water. What do you guys think? I think that's gonna look good. We're gonna put it, yeah, I think actually right there is good. And boom, we now have a University of Lunaville. Okay, now what can we put in? We can put in a whole bunch of stuff. So we're gonna start with the trade school dormitory. Let's get them over in this area here. We could be real jerks and place them right behind, right along where the train's gonna go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put in, we'll put in a couple of these guys with enough space in between that we can run a pathway up. We'll do that. And now, okay, I need the road guides off. Road guides off. And we'll just bring it out like this. And we're gonna bring a guy out like this. Oh no, I want this. Yes. And then I'm just gonna have it connect with the road network, so it looks good. Come on, anarchy on. Oh, that's not what I want. That's okay, we'll fix that very, very shortly. That too much? Actually, that's not. That looks really good. I like it. We just need to fix this guy here. Wonder if I could force the... There. Actually, that doesn't look bad. That looks pretty okay. There's a little bit of screen tearing underneath, but we can maybe move that around. Actually, let's move that. We'll worry about that later. All right, what's next? We need to get... So we got some dorms in. Let's draw in the rest of the pathway here, shall we? Do a little bit of this, like that. We'll bring the power over very, very shortly. What else are we going to do? So we got some dorms in. We need a study hall. And that is just massive. Let's do the study hall here, close to the dorms, so, you know, the university students can just walk across. Yeah, that'll look good. Okay. And then some groundskeeping. So we'll throw the groundskeepers over here because, you know, they don't need to be connected directly. And well, what's this? This is the book club. Ooh, exciting. So we'll put the book club on the corner so everybody can get at it. And then what else do we have? We have access to the police academy. Well, this will look pretty darn spiffy, I think. I've obviously immediately run out of room. Maybe I'll put it here and then move the study hall to somewhere else. Let's put this over here for now, and we'll put in the Copper Academy right here. And we'll move this guy around too. Let's put him... Actually, let's do this. Just like that. Oh, that looks actually pretty darn good. Alright. Now, I think I need to bring in some road. Maybe I'll bring in a road just like this, just to, you know, connect up the parking lots or something like that. We'll do a quick one. We'll do a very short one. I'm not going to connect it up to here. We'll do like this, and then we'll have one that come out like this, and then we'll just do a nice little curvy curve. Oh, so many lines. There. It's not pretty. It's not perfect, but you know what? It works. All right, so we've got the university started. We need to feed and water it. So let's get the water going. Oh, that's not bad. Let's just zip it down this way. There we go. Okay, the university's been started. Again, it's not spectacular. And I was gonna bring a train in, but now I don't think I need a train. One thing I probably do need is a bus route, and I'm thinking maybe bring the bus in like this and just loop it around like that. So maybe I'll do the road. Oop, I don't want that, I want this. So we'll bring the road out this way. No, don't stick to the node, come on. Node! Oh, you're being annoying now. Okay, well, we're gonna fix that right now because that was silly. There. And yeah, we'll bring it out. We'll bring it out to here. We'll just bring it up this way, and then we'll bring it back along. We'll just go to about here. Or what about, hang on, hold the phone. Let's just do this. We'll have a loop, and then we'll throw in some commercial right in the middle. This will allow the students to, you know, like get some lunch, or at least do some shopping or some such. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good, actually. We'll do that. Maybe we'll convert that to something else at a later time. We'll worry about that later. Let's get the pathways back in, guys. All right. So we'll just connect it up. Oop. Let's do this. There's one pathway reconnected, and then we'll just do this guy right to like there. Wonder if I can make that a little bit better. Bring that a little bit more. There we go. What do you guys think about maybe bringing another pathway down this way? It's like, yeah, just like this. Not like that. Oh, come on. Why are you giving me grief today? I want that. Okay. Alright. Well, you could do that. And you could do that. That actually doesn't look terrible. Okay. We'll let that go. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to do some curvature stuff around here, so the students can connect into their school from home, and they can walk around and stuff like that. And then we'll just bring this over to yeah. And I guess we don't need a pathway because that's already there. And then we'll save this for later. And let's get this over here. Let's get up to there. There we go, a nice little start. And I guess because this is much bigger than I thought it was going to be, this university area will probably take up this big chunk of land in the bay, which I think was a really good idea. I really think that was going to really rock it up and make it look pretty darn spiffy, if I do say so myself. Now, what about a track and field or something? You know, like the police academy, they got to do things like the A-Prep or the PAIR exam, and those of you who are Canadian, the PAIR exam is the Police Aptitude Running Exam, which is what many agencies in the East use, as well as the RCMP. And then the A-Prep is the police, the Alberta version of the same kind of running obstacle and skill course. But you know what? I think if you're going to train, you're going to need a track and field venue, aren't you? Oh, what about throwing it right here along the shoreline? I think that would look really great. I think that would look really good. And they can compete. Bam. Now that's going to look horrendous, and we're going to have to fix that. We're going to fix that right now because that looks that's just the worst. Let's really clean this up here. So the water's gonna have to disappear a little bit. Sorry guys. I really wish that would change. I wonder if no, that's not what I want. Can I delete that? Yes I can. Excellent. Do I want to level it? No, I really want to smooth it. Let's see if I can make it bigger, and that might help. Oh yes, that actually helps. There. It's not great, but it looks better. And you know what we could also do is I need a tree selection tool, and we're going to select the trees. And we're going to do this. And we're going to go around it like this. And we're just going to make it all pretty and stuff and hide that grossness. I hope these trees come in. Oh, it looks like they're coming in. That looks way better. And it looks fan-freaking-tastic. I love it. Okay, let's do some irrigation. Let's get the water down in this place, in this joint. There we are. Okay, what are we gonna call it? We need a name. The University of Lunaville what? The Chirpers? I don't like that, guys, but I want you guys to decide what we're gonna call it. Let's figure out what we're gonna call it. We can come up with a new color scheme and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any ideas, throw those comments down into the box below, and we'll decide on the next session. On the next episode. which will probably be 16, because I'm combining episodes 15 and 14 together. And I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. I don't know what you guys see outside your window every day, but where my computer is, I just have to look over my right shoulder, and I can look out not only out the front of my house onto the main road, which is covered in snow right now, because for some reason in early October we decided to have a couple medium-sized snow squalls, and everything's covered in snow. My Jeep is covered in snow, the sidewalk, the road, and the mountains. So for those of you who are just joining us, I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm about a 1 hour's drive from the city of Banff, which is just over in the Rocky Mountains, and I can see the Rocky Mountains from my computer, and they're glorious. And I love going hiking. I love climbing. Not climbing, sorry. I love hiking. I love driving. Just heading out into the mountains. It's something that really resonates with me, especially since I was in scouting in my youth and all that kind of stuff. And since moving to Calgary, I've fallen in love with this panoramic landscape that I wake up to every day. My wife and I, Sqweeki, we enjoy going out to the mountains. We don't go out as often as we like to, but this is it's always a genuine treat when I open the blinds and get ready for work, or I'm getting ready to do a recording session. I don't know if you guys can hear that, I'm just moving the mic, but I can stand here and stare out the window and just enjoy the majesty of these snow-capped peaks. And I was just remarking to myself in my little break that I was blowing my schnoz and having some water, I was noticing that the mountains they're not as gray and granite looking as they normally are in the summer. They're quite well snow-capped right now, so I think the snow is here to stay. So anyway, let's get back to the game. I was kind of letting the game just sit there, which is unprofessional of me, and I apologize for that. Now, what's the other thing I got to deal with? There's some problems over here. What are your guys' problems? You don't have enough educated workers. I think what we need to do is we need to throw in some education services in this area. So what we're going to do is, first, I'm going to modify the bus route a little bit, and I'm going to bring the bus in. I think what we could do is we can drag the bus through. So I'm going to grab this guy, and I'm going to put... I'm going to do one bus stop. Oh no, that's not good. No, I don't want that. I want this line to come out here. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. I want it to loop through and go back out. And that's going to be great. And then that can connect, they can walk over and all that kind of stuff. What else do I want? Maybe get the green line to come down here? That's not a bad idea either. Let's bring the green line down to here, and we'll just park it on the other side. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. What else do we need to do? So we've talked about getting some people, or getting you guys to decide on what we're going to have for the name of the team with the color scheme and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to check that off my list for the script for episode 15. And then the last thing I want to do, and it's kind of getting long in the episode, but I'm okay with that. The last thing I want to do is I want to build an oil district. I don't know why I'm saving this mid-recording, but whatever. We got to find some oil. Let's get some oil found. Oil resources? Natural resources. So we got a whole lot of forest land. Now I got some oil here and some ore here. I don't want to get that. I don't want to build it too close. I think this is the best solution right here. We'll have to do oil right here. We'll do an oil peninsula, an oil rise. And then ore is going to have to be over here. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We're going to do oil. And let's get this guy. And we're just going to do this area here. We're going to do this. In fact, this is going to be plenty. I don't think we're going to need this much space, but we're going to start building down here. And we're going to call this, what are we going to call this? We will call this, I don't know. Somebody name this. Somebody name this area. I don't know what to call it. I'm at a loss for ideas and words and stuff. But what we're going to do now is we're going to bring in the industrial road. We're going to have this industrial road come into the zone. Let's see. Oh, you don't want to show that off? All right. Thought you were supposed to show off the districts. Or am I clicking on the wrong... Dude, I'm clicking on the wrong one. Ha. Aw. You don't want to do that. Alright, well, whatever. Now, I can make it a very boring straight line, and I don't want to make it a very boring straight line. So what we'll do is we'll start over in this area, we'll meander it over to there, we'll build it, and then I'm going to connect up the highway. So we'll do this. Actually, let's do the height map. Where's the height map? The height map was here somewhere. There it is. So we'll bring it right through this area right here. We're going to try to keep it as flat as possible. Maybe. Well, I guess it's not going to be... I guess it ain't perfect. But that's okay. And then we'll bring it through like this, and maybe we will connect it up. Ah, let's connect it up with that. Okay, let's switch it over. We're gonna make it a very boring straight line like this. And then we'll just connect it up like that. That way everybody can have access to both neighborhoods, and we're gonna switch this out as well. We're gonna change that around. We're gonna do this. I don't want that. I want this. I want this. I want this, and I want this. We'll do that. And then what I got to do is I got to figure out a interchange. But before we do that, we're going to start with the with our oil, and I'm going to flatten this out. This looks way too rambunctious. Let's do this. Let's just slope it all down. That's better. That looks better, actually, and it's actually kind of like a nice entry into the zone. And what we're going to do is I want the industrial road. I'm going to downgrade it. I'm just going to drag it right up the middle here, and we're going to keep it straight because that's what I think we should do. And then from here we're going to have the offshoots. So we're going to have some oil sector buildings coming out of here, but we're going to build. Is that out of the zone? Oh, it's just too steep. We'll put it here. Bam. And now we've got stuff to build. Very excellent. I'm going to pause it here because I don't want this thing to get all uppity because I don't have any proper connections and stuff. So we'll wait. And we'll do... Actually, we'll just slope it to that. There, that's a little bit nicer, don't you think? I think so. We've got lots of space in here. We've got lots of room. We got lots of... So what we're going to do, we're going to loop it around like this. We're not going to connect it to the road. It's all going to be connected into this area here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use these little dirt roads. And I think this will create a little bit of variety in how we draw everything. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna keep building this up. I'm gonna do some oil pump, like the pump jacks and all that kind of stuff, and then we will also we'll also do the refinery and storage facilities and stuff like that. So bear with me, guys. I'll be back in a hot minute. Okay, we're back. What do you guys think? I know it's pretty rudimentary. I haven't done a lot, but you know what? That works. Excuse me. That was gross. We're just gonna bring the road, not the road, bring the water out to yeah. So now it's all connected. The other thing we got to do is we got to bring power out here. Now we already have this really nice industrial switcher. What we're gonna do is we'll move this over, but what I got to do first is I got to do a highway interchange. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do the highway first. We're gonna try to get this done quickly. I'm not a fan of big highways, so I'm not good at doing intersections. If that was, you know, if you could figure that part out, right? Do this, and I'll clean it up in a little bit. I'm not in a rush, or I'm not too worried about it right now. Just want to get something to work. There. Ugh, and that is absolutely horrendous. Okay. We'll do upgrades. We will upgrade this to this, and this to this, and that. And that to that, and that to that, to that, and we'll turn these around. We'll turn you around. Hello. Oh, and we will fix this grossness. We're going to fix the gross. Try to do this, this, and this. That works. Ugh. No. No. Maybe it's too high. Maybe the highway is just a little too tall. That might be it. You know what? I'm gonna pause this, guys. I'm gonna come back. I'm going to see what I can figure out here and build maybe a proper intersection. I'm gonna get rid of all of this, and I'm gonna build something a little bit more interesting. So bear with me, guys. I'll be back. Okay. Hey guys, I decided to stop adding video to the recording because, well, we're quickly approaching 40 minutes, and that's just a really, really long video, and it's going to take forever to encode and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I just want to do a shout out to a couple people that actually inspired me to custom build my own freeway interchanges. Those guys are Strict Toaster, Flux Trance, $2.20. There's a couple other people that I can't remember off the top of my head, but thank you anyway. What it is, you're basically drawing it in by hand in a raw format, as you guys can see right now, and then I'm using the Move It mod to edit and manipulate the road the way I want it edited or the way I want it placed, and then I connect it up all afterwards. It's a really neat way of doing it. It allows you to perfectly place the pieces of the road. I don't know a P word for the road. That would have been hysterical. Anyway, I just wanted to end the video with this little greeting, and thank you guys for stopping by. Of course, as always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell, drop some comments down in the box below. That'll let me know that you guys want to see more, you're enjoying my content. If you have any suggestions, or you want to have your name or drop a name suggestion for the districts and the industrial zones, please by all means do so. As always, guys, thank you ever so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time.